Hello and welcome to Nut Where and that's about AV. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Olievetti Dora typewriter. It's a bit of a departure from my usual video, but yeah. You might be asking yourself, by the way, why you're uploading something about a typewriter when you still haven't uploaded the second episode of your Mafia video. It's coming next week, because I haven't had a chance to record this week. Might actually record now, depending on how I'm busy with my computer, but so if that finishes before, or if it finishes early why is it not moving? If it finishes early enough, then I'll make it perfectly. Why is this? Don't tell me the thing stopped working as soon as I want to record something with it. Looks like it's fine. We will check now. I will be right back and check this. Okay, so we're back. I've twiddled with it a bit and I got it working properly, so there we go. Now, let me take you around this. This specific one was supplied by Sandler and Vine Pty Limited. They had a branch in Springs and Benoni. This is quite a cheap typewriter. Could have been portable little thing, not the best during the 70s, 60s when this came out. There's nothing on the bottom. Here is the keys. There's the margins, which I'm gonna take in a little bit. Okay, there's the arm, the movement arm that will spin it for the next line. You've got a distance. This is doesn't turn it, turns it to one small bit. So if you look, let me try to get this on camera. That's how much it moves with one. That's how much it moves with two, and that's how much it moves with three. It moves the page more and more up, so it gives you the bigger distance between your lines. You've got this one, which essentially moves that roller back there off, which means that it's not going to pull the paper through. And there's this one to really move the carriage. There's this, which I have no clue what it does, and I just leave it up because I don't know. There is that can stay like that, by the way. That's how you change it. It takes the normal ribbons. Typewriters from the period took the two spindle, like reel-to-reel type ribbons. These are slightly bigger than the ones that are supposed to be on here. They're slightly thicker, so I can't put the little metal things that tighten it on to automatically pull through, so I have to manually do that. There's all the characters, as you can see. This is all metal design. Then we take a look at the characters. So there's the blankie that does nothing. There is the 2 through 9. Most of your punctuation. There's no question mark on here. Noise and exclamation point. There is a lock for your essentially caps lock, shift lock, but it's essentially a switch. There's shift, which gives you the uppercase, all of the above characters. It's a full QWERTY keyboard. There is not a one key, you use a small O, and for a 0 you use a capital O. Can be a bit confusing, but yeah. There's a space key, as it should be. The margins only let it go to that point when it can't go past it. If I move the margin now, it'll move a little more. But I'm gonna put the margin a little bit. The margin in a little bit. There we go. Is it? Okay, anyway. Move. Yo. Ugh, never mind. So we're gonna put a piece of paper. So the process is you lift this up. You take a plain piece of paper. You line up roughly the way you want your margin to be with the piece of paper. So let's say about there. Try to keep it straight and just turn it through. Then you can just line it up there and there. Yeah. This why put now on the thing. Okay, there we go. You can take it back there. Why is that? Okay, anyway. So like I said, it's a simple typewriter. Let me go and get my tripod, then I will demonstrate some type. Okay, so what's it called? I'm going to be typing out a message to you guys. So let's go. Spool on the thing a little bit. The ribbon. That's the word I was looking for. Ribbon. And just stuff from the computer quickly. Good. Just. Okay, there we go. Okay, so. Bit. Stop. So now we can do this, take this out. And I can show you. Hello and welcome to the AV Nut, where we're nuts about AV. And you can see it's not the best quality printing, but it does work. One thing I am going to do is demonstrate something quickly. So let me show you. I'll be back in one moment. So I'm back now. Let's say I wanted to make the the first letters in AV and not capital letters. What I would do is I'd use this. Let's say those are mistakes. You'd use this, Typewriter. This isn't the only brand you get it in every country, different brands, but it's essentially correction fluid. That's what I've referred to as, with a brush on the end. You could use normal Typewriter. Well, Typewriter is a blanketing term here in South Africa, so I'm just going to use that. But so let's say we move it up a little bit to there. Now we take out. I'm gonna have to put you back in the tripod. Okay. Now we're gonna line you back up. Okay. So we're going to take out the Typewriter and we're going to put it on the mistakes. Yeah, I think that's good enough for now. And this H is a bit bad, so we'll also just take that H out. And while I'm at it, I'll take the E, because yeah. So now you can see, if I take you out again, here it says Hello and welcome to the where we are now. You can see the Tipex marks, but there's the task corrected. It isn't perfect, it's not clean. If you were to make copies, photo stats of these, I'm pretty sure it would look fine. But one thing, once you've used a typewriter like this for a while, you get a feel for where the character is going to be placed. So now I can safely say that if you want to see, just press it. Yes, that is the correct spot. So now we line it up, and now it's going to be the H. So now we can fix this mistakes. It's a long process, but it was the only process we had for a long time. There we go. And by the way, I might record that Mafia video not after today. It just depends on timing. So yeah. So we're gonna go H. There we go. Okay, I messed up actually. So you can even put it on like this. I just wanted to put it on so that you could see it. Okay, let's give that a second to dry. You can blow on it if you want. Let's give it a little more you just move it slightly, barely. You move it like that much. Am I in the frame? Move it like that much. It's barely anything. So we're going to go 2 clicks. Wipe that off because it's going to take too long. I put a bit much on. 2 clicks down. Now we can go. That is a problem. We need two. If you need 2 keys at the same time, you can put 2. So now I put 4 and E at the same character. Now we do it again. There we go. Your hand will be a bit white after this process, as you can undoubtedly see. Where's there, but still. So we can go here. Now we space repeatedly until we get to the character we want. I've got some to pick some H. Put it on the H key on the typewriter. There we go. It's good enough. Now we can hit capital. Okay, I should actually zoom out a bit so you can see me. Why is it zoomed in there? Okay. Now we can hit A. Okay. Press it again. It's been a couple months since I've used this thing, so I remember how to use it. It's just getting the feel for it again. It takes a couple days. A. See, we move it over now. A. B. A, B. So as you can see, the margin, that left and right margin there, the page will only go to there. That bell chimes when you've got a couple characters left, like 10. So. And you can only go back to the first character where that second margin is. Which means it's all going to be in line. It's not going to be starting there. So now we can hit. The reason I like to leave it to 2 is now we can hit it there. And now we can go. And see that it's going a bit dark, faint, so we spool the ribbon forward. The thing about this is also, like I say, you need to spool the ribbon forward quite a bit, and you need to hit the keys hard to get the carbon to transfer properly. But now we're gonna grab this. There we go. And can take a look now. Today we are taking a look at my own personal typewriter. I am going to write you a small message, and then I'm gonna scan all of this into the computer, into not my computer. Yeah, I don't have a scanner, but in the other room there's a scanner, so, or a printer with a scanner. So I'm gonna write a small message now, scan it, and then I'll in editing read it to you. Okay, but anyway, we in the business say, stay safe, stay home, and stay beauty. This message has been brought to you by the Marantz PMD 201 portable cassette professional recorder, professional portable cassette recorder. Hello and welcome to the AV Nut, where nuts about AV. And today we are taking a look at my own personal typewriter. This is actually what I like to call the Olievetti Dora, the Explorer. And as you can see, this text is perfectly understandable. I should have said legible, but that's basically all I have to say. So as we in the business say, stay safe, stay home, and stay beautiful.